candidates? Good. Thank you everyone for coming. This has been great. Our first speaker is Gary Rabine, local entrepreneur, lifelong Republican, and soon to be announced candidate for governor, who's running to rebuild the Illinois American dream. Please welcome Gary Rabine.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Is this better?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You're going to have to shout.
I'm going to put
Otherwise,
my timer on. 10 minutes. She said she's pulling me off the stage if I don't get done in 10 minutes.
That's right.
I'm going to try to do it in 9 minutes and 58 seconds. All right? Hold on a second.
Gary, if you don't.
All right, hey. What a beautiful looking group we got here today. McHenry Countyans, Lake Countyans. How about it? McHenry County. Who we got from McHenry County? Yell! Lake County, yell! South of Peoria, yell! Hey, wait, who are those guys? Wait a second, I recognize those guys. Yeah, all right. We're coming for you. McHenry County guys are going to come after you. All right, anyway, hey, here's the deal. I want to thank Karen for tonight and Joe for this. I mean, who can do this? Who can get 300-400 people together in a short period of time like this? Nobody else. How about Karen? Huh? Okay, so Karen kind of let the cat out of the bag. I'm talking about announcing next Tuesday, 2 different locations. I'm not positive yet. It's all set up. We got a few hundred people coming to both places. Anybody else wants to come? We got a couple spots left over, but I'm not positive yet. I got to know in this room if this slogan works. If the slogan doesn't work, I'm not doing it, okay? I'm a paving guy. People know me as a paving guy, right? So the slogan, okay, I'll go into this. What I hear from everybody is, Gary, I don't know why you're running. I'm going to get the hell out of that state, right? I hear it too often. Gary, my kids have left. I'm going to probably follow my kids. They've gone south. I'm going south. It's pissing me off. It's ridiculous, right? So many of our Illinoisans want to get the heck out of here. Well, I'll tell you what. I love the state. I love Illinois. It's my home state. And I'm not leaving. Okay. But we got to make a lot of changes if I'm staying and we're staying, right? We're the strong here, right? We're still here. And we got to fight. So my slogan that we're thinking about, right, is paving the way, because paving guy, right? Paving the way to stay, all right? Can you guys repeat that? I want paving the way over here to stay over here. Ready?
Paving the way to stay.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got? I might not do this. One more time.
Paving the way
To stay. All right. A little better. Okay, so about me. Who cares about me? I'm a paving guy, right? What's a paving guy got to do with, run for governor? What do I know about leading in the government, right?
Union road contractor.
Union road contractor? Actually, I'm not. I don't do roads. People say that. You're doing this, you want to do so you can pave all the roads. No, I actually pave parking lots. I don't pave roads. I don't even work for the government because I can't stand working for the government, especially in Illinois and Chicago. So, for me, this is the deal. I grew my family here in McHenry County and Lake County, Illinois. I grew my business in Illinois. Our business has grown across the country. And I've learned a lot about job creation. So in this county, McHenry County, my wife and I raised 4 kids. They went to great schools, Catholic school here in Marion Central, Catholic grade schools. And the kids are great. My wife did an amazing job. My wife passed away in 2020 of brain cancer. So the all-star of my family is not with me, and she's up there watching out for me.
Amen.
But here's the deal. Without her next to me, I can take a lot of crap. I mean, with her next to me, I'm not sure I can handle, if I ran, I'm not sure I can handle watching her listen to the garbage that will be said from the other side, right? So I'm going to be stronger, I think, than I would be otherwise, or most people maybe that have a great spouse next to them, because it's got to be tough. I feel sorry for so many people over there that run, and gotten beat up so bad. I think about my buddy Lou Bianchi in McHenry County, one of the greatest leaders in government I've ever seen, right? Seriously, a backbone like I've never seen before. I can't imagine how Gene took all that garbage, right? And in the end, he was vindicated, but nobody talked about it. His face is in the paper every week, right? Almost every day. And he's all vindicated. His face in the back page, a little article about, him being vindicated, right? It's ridiculous. So it's not going to be easy. It's not easy for my buddies over here, Darren and Paul. It's not going to be easy for me. We need to stick together, in my opinion. Any of us that run as Republican governors need to stick together. We can't have it happen to us what happened before to Jeannie and Bruce and people before us, where the party is battered and broken before we run for the general, right? So my thing is this, guys. My experience as a paving guy and a small business guy has been in labor for the first 20 years, shoveling asphalt, concrete, driving truck, and I love that stuff. Snow plowing I did for 20 years. I had some challenges in my business. I had to step outside my business, kind of run it from the air, kind of run it as I'm looking down at it, because I couldn't be in my business every day. It was a blessing. It was a fight I had with local unions, actually. They're my partners today. The bottom line is, I learned how to scale my business in that time. So over the coming years, I doubled my size of business and tripled our business. We grew all over the state of Illinois. Then we said, let's grow all over the country. Can we pave parking lots everywhere in the country? And we were blessed enough to figure that out. Because I got out of my business, I joined a bunch of organizations that are a national organization of leaders. First it was YPO, it's a CEO organization where CEOs all over the country are part of this. So I got to know all kinds of people all over the country. Then I got involved in Job Creators Network, great organization. 12 years ago, I was one of the founders with a bunch of great CEOs. And the concept of that was just to figure out what was killing jobs in parts of the country. What regulations for the federal government trying to pass, they were going to kill jobs, kill the franchisor relationship. We got involved in that big time. It was very successful. And I loved it, and I've been involved in it ever since. We've got thousands of CEOs in that now. I then got involved with a great organization. A local young man, Charlie Kirk, started Turning Point USA. We got a couple of Turning Point USA reps here. Where are they at? Where's Gordon? Where are you guys at? Where are they at? They're here somewhere. 2 young kids for Turning Point are here somewhere today.
They were here.
They left! Come on! They left! They heard I was coming up! Okay, so bottom line is Turning Point USA, I got involved early on when Charlie had about $15,000 in the bank and about 6 or 7 months in. And I loved his idea because my kids were in college and their minds were getting twisted by professors and by administrators, right? That socialism is good. Free enterprise, business is bad, right? When I look around this room, I know a lot of friends of mine in this room are small business owners. I'm telling you what, small business owners have a hell of a lot tougher than my relatives and my friends that are teachers and other things, right? Small business owners are struggling right now. And it pisses me off because our governor has caused the struggle more than anything else. Yep. We look around the country again. So in these organizations, I got to learn about every state in the country, the good states and the bad states, the states that job growth is abundant, and areas in the country where job growth has been non-existent for a long time. That was 15 years ago when I started this trek, and we were the best state in the middle of the country to start a business, to go find a job, right? To move a business. We're the best place in the country 15 years ago. Today, where are we at today? We're last. 15 years ago, our taxes in our country, you guys look back, you can look it up. Our taxes were about average in the country, right? Today, we are the highest tax state in the country. Our property tax, as we all know, right? Something we all live to pay off our house and have that nest egg, right? Nest egg is getting ruined, right? It's getting crushed by high taxes, taking our values down to the lowest levels in the country. Our taxes, again, highest in the country, our values are the lowest. So there's a few things we got to get. I mean, we got a lot to talk about. I don't have enough time because that's my time. Okay, I got a little time left. Okay, but here's the deal. Watch out. We've got a lot of problems, policing, education, a lot of things. But my goal is this. I've learned a lot about job creation, and I believe 30 businesses I've started and grown, some of them actually crashed and burned, right? Never claimed bankruptcy, by the way. It's kind of a good thing. But bottom line is, growing business, I've learned a lot of stuff about jobs and where to grow jobs. We're still housed in Illinois with all our jobs, right? Our businesses. We work all over the country with about 8 of them. Those 8 companies shouldn't be in Illinois if I worried about the cost of doing business, if I worried about the risk reward to stay in business, we shouldn't be in Illinois. We're going to fight to be in Illinois. We're going to change some of these rules. We've got to work on a lot of things. We've got to work on workers' comp and a lot, tort reform, a lot of things. So my goals are this: job creation. We're losing 50,000 jobs a year, and I believe we can create 50,000 jobs a year in this great state of Illinois. So 100,000 job turnaround by 2024. Taxes. I believe we can crush property taxes to be closer to the average in the country. Right now in Illinois, we're about 3% average. McHenry County, by me, Woodstock, we're 4%. Okay, some places are 5 and 10%. Average of 3 though. The average of the country is 1%, actually 1.17%, so just over 1%. Is that fair? We're 185% higher than the average property tax in the country. So think about what that's doing to drive our values of our homes, our properties, our commercial buildings down to nothing, okay? That's got to change. If we can work hard to change that tax, and I believe we can, crush it to half of what it is at least, so 50% or more of a cut by 2024, okay? That's the second goal. Lastly is family. We can't look at our kids anymore and say, kids, son, daughter, this is the place to raise your family. This is the place to bring your kids up, just like we did. It's a place of opportunity. We can't say these things. When our kids leave and they say they're going somewhere else, we gotta say, boy, we don't blame you. Right? We gotta say, we don't blame. I'm still telling my kids, no, you're staying here. I got one kid that left so far. We're gonna get him back out of my 4. And we're gonna get him back. I'm telling you right now, though, we've got to work hard, and we've got to have leadership in Springfield that can get it done. We know it's not easy, but I'll tell you right now, I've had a lot of things in my life that aren't easy. And I believe the toughest things in life are worth the most. And when you get through the toughest points in your life and you feel you survived it, you're a winner, right? And we're going to win as a state if we can stick together and change this craziness we got in Illinois. So one more time, we're going to do one thing. We're going to be doing one thing. We're going to be paving the way to stay. One more time. Ready? We're going to go paving the way over here because you guys weren't that good. Ready? Paving the way to stay. Oh, these guys kicked your ass. All right, hey, thanks to everybody for letting me talk here. Next Tuesday, I might be announcing because that was pretty good. Thank you very much. One more thing. If anybody wants to get along this anyway, I got Matt, my ground superintendent here that's running our ground show. Yep. Matt, what are you going to do?
Okay, everybody, hey, put your hands together for Gary Rabine, everybody. All right, so if you want to learn more about Gary Rabine, if you want to learn more about what he cares about, how he's going to stand up for you, and how you can get involved with what's going to be one of the biggest ground games and campaign in the state, I want you to take out your phones. Okay, everybody's got their phones, and I want you to text this number. The number is 815-205-3257. I'm going to say that again.